Hello there, welcome back. I am back. It has been such a long time. It has been months since I've been on here. No real reason, just got busy doing all the things, work and everything else. I thought what I would do for my first video back is show you what I've been doing this summer as it's been getting warm. I have a few new products, I have a lot of new products that I've purchased since I have last been on here, but I'm going to show a couple of those, what I've been using all summer, and just chat. And actually do have a couple of new things that I haven't tried, so we're going to do that. But first, if you're new here, my name is Laura. I'm 42 years old, coffee and crime shows podcast lover. My favorite Crime Junkie podcast. If you haven't checked that out, you should do that. All right, let's jump right into this. First thing I'm gonna do is try, I just got this. I haven't tried it yet. This is the Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters. I don't even know what it is. Primer, highlighter, glow booster. So we're just gonna try that. Well prepared, let's just use our foundation brush. This is the BK Beauty 109. I love this brush. It's pretty much all I've been using. So, again, no real reason to have been off this long. I just got busy in a routine of doing other things and I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so this, sorry, I'm out of practice already. So this is the shade 002 Fairlight. They did have maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 there. This is definitely glowy, but it's not, I don't know. It's kind of, if you've ever tried the L'Oreal Glotion, I guess it's similar to that. Maybe not quite as much glow though. I don't know if I'd say there's any real coverage either. I don't know that they're supposed to be. I don't know, kind of like this. It's given a little bit of a glow, maybe a little bit of color. I don't know. What do you think? I think this works well as a primer. Just to give a little bit underneath. I'm gonna just do a little bit more on my cheekbones here and places I normally highlight. It's really thin, it's super thin. Okay, I kind of like that, all right. And again, this is most of these products I've tried. I've just been using through the summer. I've gotten a little lazy, if I'm being honest, with putting on makeup. I don't know what it is. I just, been wanting to get to work a little earlier now that it's summertime. Kids are off school, so I've just been keeping it simple, getting it on and getting out the door. But I'm gonna show you a couple of products that I've really been using a lot that aren't necessarily the quickest to put on, but I just really enjoy putting on. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a foundation now. I have not been using liquid foundation quite as much this summer. I don't know why. I didn't like this when I first started using it. This is the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten in the shade Fair. This is the baked foundation. I've been using this a lot. It's really quick to put on, medium coverage. It stays where you put it all day. It doesn't settle into lines or anything like that. So I've been using that a lot, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna show you something different today. This has been out for a little bit, I think, but I found it and I really like the matte version of this. This is the Maybelline Superstay 30-hour foundation. I have the shade 112. This is, what caught my attention is it says it's Lumi Matte foundation. It is super lightweight. I don't like the pump. The pump is terrible. It gets stuck, but it's very liquidy. As you can see, this is a really good shade match for me. We're gonna go in and put this on. I've just never tried it over this Rimmel Glow Booster Primer. I mean, I can feel it on my skin. It's not completely, I don't know, it's not, it didn't soak in completely, but we'll see. We'll see how it does with over it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this foundation. So I hope you all have been doing well. I don't even remember the last time I was on here. That's terrible. Probably last September, maybe. I don't even know. I just got so busy. And I can tell already I like this primer. Because this glow, it's not, this foundation's not normally this glowy. It's not completely matte, but it usually, it's a pretty natural finish. Okay. So on half of my face, here's with the foundation, I'm gonna put it up under my eyes, but I do like the original Super Stay foundation. That is one of my favorites. But it's matte. I mean, it really, you don't need a lot of it. You have to be kind of careful with it to buff it in. This goes on like a dream. I have used my fingers to put this on. I prefer the BK Beauty brush. This stuff lasts all day. It does not budge.
Oh, that's where that was.
Yep, there's your makeup.
You should try this. I like this.
You do? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm taking this.
I'll try that next time. Okay. Had a visit from a teenager. Okay. So anyway, this buffs into the skin beautifully. It just soaks in. It's so natural looking. So this is definitely changing the undertone of this foundation. First of all, this one is it's the closest match that I could find, the 112, but it's slightly pinky. I don't know, a little bit more cool tone than I prefer, but it's fine. This is making it a little bit warmer. It's added some color, so it's not looking like the best shade match anymore, but I do like this. It's not changing the texture too much though. I mean, this is really, really smooth on the skin. Nice and lightweight. It really does last all day. No one wears their makeup for 30 hours. I mean, it does last a long, long time. I have been wanting to do a video on this. I've had this for a while now. This is the Lancome, what is this? I don't even know what this is called. Ultra Wear. I think I got this during one of the 21 Days of Beauty sales. This is really, really good. This lasts, I wore this for like 16 hours during an event one day, all day and into the night. I wear the shade 225N in this, but this is excellent. This is pretty darn close to it. So anyway, I've been wearing this summer, mostly to work. It goes on real fast. I can just buff it in and it's good. I don't have any new concealers. I'm on my second one of the Natasha Denona High Glam concealer. I love this. I just can't. This is what I use every single day. My shade is N3, and it's just I can't. There's nothing else that does what this concealer does. It almost firms up underneath the eyes. It doesn't move. I don't really even have to powder it. I might put a little bit on, especially in the summer, but you don't have to. It does not budge. Oh, by the way, this is the BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy A506 brush. I love this brush too. Blends everything out so much quicker. You guys, I am out of practice with talking while I'm doing my makeup. But anyway, that's nothing new. Just wanted to throw that on. But it covers everything. You need hardly any. I really probably used way more than I needed to. And coffee, because it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Okay, next, I don't know if I've used this in a video or not. I really can't remember, but I love this. It's the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer, and this is the shade Light. I love this. It's been well used. I take, this is a Sonia Kashuk brush. Which one is this? I don't know, but I love it. It's kind of a densely packed brush. I use it for liquid bronzers and blushes, also foundation sometimes, but right now I'm gonna use it for bronzer. So I just washed it. Okay. And so this just gives you a little bit more color. It blends right in. I'm always looking for dupes or something that's similar to Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood contour wand. I love that, but it's expensive. The other product I really like, I tried this when it came out. This is the bronzer and contour from e.l.f. This is the shade Fairlight. This is a pretty good shade for me. I like this as well. I don't know, there's something about this, the way, the tone of it. Oops. Cool. I really like this. Love this as well. These are my two favorites for summertime. I still do not do much with my brows. I just repurchased the e.l.f. Wow Brow Tinted Gel. This is in neutral brown. It's just anything that's easy. Just get this will fill in just a little bit if you don't, if you don't care about having too much of your brows filled in. If you don't feel like you need a lot. Oops. This is really, really easy to work with. Okay. All right. So that doesn't really give a lot of hold. I have been using, oh, where did it go? The e.l.f. Brow Laminating Gel. I got this when it came out. I really like this. This holds your brows in place all day. I'm about ready for a new one. But just a little bit is way too much. Holds them in place, just like that. Okay, so sometimes, once I'm finished with that bronzer, let me just go back a second. Sometimes I'll go over with over a liquid bronzer with a powder bronzer. Not always. I don't need it right now, but occasionally I'll do that with the Milani. I also really like the L'Oreal Infallible bronzer. This is like more of a matte bronzer. I'm going to go in with what is left of my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on my. So let me show you what I've been doing this summer. This is the Natasha Denona Hypernatural Face Palette, and as you can see, I've been using this like crazy. So every single day, this is my go-to. These shades here are, I'm trying to blind you, but these two here are obviously my favorite, and that middle one is really nice. And then I've been using the bronzer in my crease, and that's all I've been doing. So I feel like I've already shown this palette so much, but this is what I've been using. I'm gonna use a couple of different things today. So really what I have been doing, even if I'm not using this palette, is just taking some kind of a neutral brown eyeshadow and putting that all over my lid and just kind of buffing it out. I also got, and I don't think I've used this in a video yet, I don't think, the Natasha Denona Mini Eye Sculpt palette. Just completely obsessed with Natasha Denona lately. I can't get away from it. But this is an all matte palette. It's really nice. It's the quality you'd expect from Natasha Denona. If you have the e.l.f. I Love You a Latte palette, and I think they came out with a new one I haven't tried yet. These little $3 or $4, I mean, they're, you can probably get away without this one. I just had to try it because it was Natasha Denona, and it is the shades I always use, and it's all matte. I mean, look at that. So $4, I forget what this was, 20, I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go in, I'm just gonna use this. Go in with this right here all over, just to kind of set down that paint pot first. And then I'll go in with this light shade here. And I put that all over as well and just start to kind of darken up my lid. This is still pretty light though. A little bit of a smaller fluffy brush. I've had these forever, I don't even know what they are. Okay, and I'm gonna mix these two browns, okay? And then I just so haphazardly go up in the, into my crease brow bone and buff it down here. These blend so nicely. I'm just completely obsessed with Natasha Denona's formula. I know they're expensive and I know there are alternatives, but I just love these. Don't even really have to try. They just blend so nicely together. All right, and that's it for that. I'm gonna go back into this palette. I'm gonna take this here. This shade is Dreamy, and it really just kind of makes the look more like gives a little shimmer, makes it look almost like a wet effect. So I just take that in the middle of each lid, and that's it. That's all I do. Obviously, this goes a lot quicker when I'm getting myself ready in the morning. And right on back to, oh, you know what? I didn't put on blush. So one of my favorites is still these Milani baked blushes because they give a little bit of a shimmer. And sometimes I don't even use highlighter when I use these. Let's see. This is the Dolce Pink. Yeah. These have some pigment, so you kind of have to be a little bit careful. But with a fluffy brush like this, it won't let me go overboard. Just keep it up high here. I think I'm going on vacation starting next Saturday. Today is Saturday. I'm sorry, Sunday. I go this coming Saturday, and we'll see. I'm not sure what I'm going to take with me yet in the way of makeup, but we will see. And I usually go to an Ulta down there. It's a little bit, that's about the same size as mine here, I guess, and we'll see what they have. I usually grab a couple of new things, so we'll see. I'm not putting on any highlighter. Normally I would, and usually if I feel like my face is missing something when I finish my makeup, then it's highlighter, but got enough glow going on here. Okay, my regular, this is so well used and worn. It's the Wet n Wild. These are just the regular old pencil liners. This is the shade Simma Brown now. And I just very gently on the outer corners. So cheap. I mean, you can get these at the dollar store. They're like $1 or $2. Now we're gonna go into something new. This is actually brand new. I don't think this has been out very long at all. This is the e.l.f. Incredicurl mascara. This is just, pitch black. And I was intrigued by this wand. The jury is still out. I've used it once, I don't know. We'll see. It's bristles. It's not one of those rubbery wands, but the formula is it's a little wet. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go in with this. There's so much that comes off, first of all. I don't love that. It's very messy. Okay, again, I've used this once and it's messy. Let's see if when this dries out a little bit, after I've used it a few times, if I like it better, we'll see. It claims to volumize and hold the curl. It does, it does. It lasts all day. It's very soft. Your lashes don't feel crunchy or anything, and it does come off very easily when you wash it off. You're supposed to be able to build this up. So I like volume and length. but I don't like having spider lashes that you know, clump together. I did use this on my lower lashes. It didn't flake at all. I was happy with. It's clumping. I just don't know. It was worth trying. I mean, I really like the lash extender. This is one of my favorite tubing mascaras, but so I just felt like, you know, it's new. It's e.l.f. Let's give it a try. They're coming out with a lot of new things. I have not tried their new glowy SPF skin tint. Oh, this is really clumpy. Yeah, you know what? You have to wipe everything off of this wand. You cannot, I don't like this. Yeah, nope. Yeah, I am a little disappointed. I'm going to go in the end with the end of like just a spoolie and try to get some of this off. All right, I'm not gonna give up on this yet, but right now, it is so clumpy. You have to get every bit of mascara off this wand if you don't want it to clump. I don't know, we'll see. Let's, and see there, I made a mess. I don't think I like this, you guys, I'm sorry. Oof, we'll see. Anybody like it? I don't know if you tried it. I don't love it. All right, so there you have it. That's the final look today. This is the basic look I've been doing all summer. It takes me, actually spring and summer, it takes me no time, really. I mean, because I'm talking, it's taking me a lot longer, but I really have been using this a lot. I'm probably gonna get a new one once these really start to go down. I'm almost out of this one, which is my favorite neutral brown shadow. I love this so much. This is an excellent foundation. I'm really impressed with it. I've been using it quite a bit since I got it. I've really been using a lot of skin tints, just nice and light. We're gonna keep working with this. We'll see. I might use this by itself. It's not super glowy, but you know, we'll see. This was something new. But other than that, that's what I've been doing. A little bit of skin tint or a powder foundation like Laura Geller, concealer, and then I've been really liking the liquid bronzers here lately. So we'll see, nice and simple. Been keeping my eye looks very simple as well because I just want to be done and out the door. So we're going to keep trying the mascara. I forgot to talk about what I had already put something on my lips. I had already put the e.l.f. Sun Boss Gloss SPF 25 on before I started, just to get something on my lips. That's all I do. In the summer, I'm doing a tinted lip gloss and that's it. This has SPF in it. This smells like the beach. It's like a coconutty scented lip balm. I think it says Pink Me Girl is the shade. But anyway, that's it. This is what I have been doing. It's good to see you all again. I am gonna try to be back more consistently and then doing some shorts as I'm getting ready in the morning. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll subscribe and stay tuned for more. And I will see you next time. Hope you make it a great day. Bye.